Once you confirm your order, you'll receive an email with a request to sign up for a time to pick up your kit or supplies on your scheduled kit pickup date. For schools that have multiple teachers sharing a kit, only one teacher needs to arrange picking up the kit and supplies for all the teachers at their school. While some distribution centers schedule pickup times via email, others use a scheduling platform called Sign Up Genius to schedule a pickup time. Using Sign Up Genius. Follow the link emailed to you by your site coordinator to access the Sign Up Genius page. When there, carefully read the pickup details which specify the date, location, and procedures for picking up your kit and supplies from your distribution center. At the bottom of the Sign Up Genius page are listed the times at which you can pick up your kit and or supplies from your distribution center. Time slots are typically an hour long. Select the time slot that works best for your schedule. Once you submit your Sign Up Genius form, you will receive an email confirmation from Sign Up Genius and your site coordinator indicating that your kit and supply pickup time has been confirmed. During your kit pickup, you and your site coordinator will go through an equipment checklist to, number 1, verify that you're receiving all the equipment needed to perform the ABE labs, and 2, to review how equipment is stored and used. If you have any questions about the ABE labs, this is a great time to ask. Like all the other forms we reviewed in this video, you can also access the kit checklist for each of the kits available at your distribution center by clicking on the kit checklist link under the resources section of your distribution center's webpage. Moving on to the student forms, starting in January 2024, ABE-LA asked our teachers to have their students complete both pre- and post-lab surveys. Participating in the ABE program is not dependent upon completion of these. Please read these yourselves prior to sending them out to your students. You can find more information on how this data will be used at the LAPF survey guidelines and FAQ sheet. If you're wondering how to find the student surveys for your distribution center, make sure you go to your distribution center webpage and then go to the bottom towards the student survey button. Here you can find the LAPF survey guidelines and FAQ for more information. For students at LAUSD schools, please have your students' parents complete Form E1. This is a data release form to be completed before Forms E2 and E3. Form E2 will be completed by students and is a student pre-lab survey. Ideally, we'd like students to complete this form after submitting Form E1, but at least 1 week before starting the ABE labs. Continuing on, Form E3 is a student post-lab survey. Students should ideally submit this form no later than 1 week after completing the ABE labs. For non-LAUSD students, they do not have to complete a pre-lab survey or student data release survey. Non-LAUSD students should submit Form E4, the student post-lab survey, no later than 1 week after completing the ABE labs. For both versions of the surveys, you can find very handy QR codes that you can use to display to your students so that your students can easily access any one of the surveys they will need at each time. Both versions of the survey do have QR codes accessible for student use. Finally, after completing the labs, but prior to returning your kits, please make sure to submit the teacher lab results survey and have your students fill out all of the needed post-lab surveys. Every teacher must complete Form D, the lab results survey, before the return of the kit and/or supplies. This form will require you to upload photos of some of your students' gel and plate results to a shared drive folder. The link will be in the survey. Please follow the directions to create a folder with your school name, date, and your last name. There will be a gift card raffle at the end of the year for teachers who complete Form D. To review the steps to obtain and properly return an ABE kit and reagents, here we go. Make sure to review the ABE kit supply schedule for your distribution center. Then, complete the kit supply reservation form, Form A. Then, complete your ABE supply order form and submit the ABE expectations and policy form that is also available and linked to Form B. After that, you will receive an email where your site coordinator will ask you to confirm your order for accuracy. After confirming your order for accuracy, you will schedule a kit pickup and return time. Make sure to have your students complete the student pre-lab survey if they are LAUSD students and the data release form by their parents. After completing the labs, make sure to submit the teacher lab results survey or Form D prior to returning your kit. And also make sure that LAUSD students submit their post-lab survey, and for non-LAUSD students, there will be no pre-lab survey, but there should be a post-lab survey. All post-lab surveys should be submitted no later than 1 week after completing the labs. All of these forms can be completed online by visiting the amgenbiotechexperience.net/Los Angeles and locating your distribution center webpage. If you have any questions regarding the ABE-LA kit scheduling and order and supply procedures, please contact your site coordinator directly, or you can contact the ABE General email at abe@lapromisefund.org.